Alright, you two, I'm going to give the audience a tour of the village, so I need you to be on your best behavior. You got that? Good. Yo! Welcome back to Minecraft with Justin and Oolum. As you can see, in between episodes, I did manage to find a cat. Turned out that while we were searching primarily over in that area, it was pretty far up north that way. So, I indeed headed off in basically just the wrong direction. And still managed to eventually find my way, just not within the time constraints of the episode. As I'm walking around, some of the things to point out are the extra lampposts. I went ahead and did some more measurements and put up extra lampposts to cover the inside. So you may recall all that I had initially done the measurements for was to make sure that the proper lighting would be held on this side of the fence, but that explicitly kept leaving actually a good portion of the road not properly covered. So now, unless I've made some mistakes in some places, which I don't think I have, I did some pretty thorough mapping out using the carpets again, the roads are now all completely well lit. It's also a little cluttered with lampposts, but that's just how many lampposts you need in order to provide enough light, just for the roads, mind you. The houses will provide a little bit of light around themselves, but I'm going to, like for instance, with this one, this lamppost is high enough that it's barely providing any light here. So this area back here is also only just barely being provided really any light. So out here, round about here, you can already start to see as the sun goes down, we're going to need something creative. Well, we're either going to need something creative in order to have light provided to all the areas of the ground so that we don't just have loads of patches in between the road where monsters can spawn, or I'm going to just have to be not creative and just put up a whole bunch of lampposts in the middle of the areas. So, not sure how we're going to do that, but we are making progress toward making the village safe. I also walked by what I built over here as a, what do you call this? Sugarcane! That's what it's called. A sugarcane farm. So, that should be particularly beneficial. As you can see over here, I went ahead and put in our various animal-based buildings. That one's the butcher's with the pigs. This is the shepherd's house with the sheep. And I don't know if you recall how this geography worked previously, but I was initially thinking that the measurements of the shepherd's house were going to allow it to be facing this direction, but it would have been one off, and I like to keep at least one space between the buildings if I can. So I ended up having to turn it this way, which also meant that whereas previously this ground went out pretty much about this far out as dirt, I lowered it all so that the house now on this side technically rests right on the ground, but otherwise it fits in pretty nicely with the terrain. And it gives us one of these houses here on the side, since the other two are facing that middle road. This one, as well as that one, will be facing this way. So from you can see on the thumbnail, from an overhead view, there's now quite a bit of diversity in which way all of the houses are oriented. I think we have them oriented at every possible configuration. Well, of the 4 orientations they could have, facing, this way, that way, and that way. Well, hold on, actually, we may not have any facing that way. No, yes, this one down here, right? No, it's now facing that way. Huh. Alright, so that's something to actually be interestingly noted. Oh, no, this building. Okay. So, yeah, we do have some, just not quite as many, I guess, facing that way. But this is the tannery with the cows in the back. And then up here, as you can see, we have the Fletchers, with a chicken coop in the back that is small enough that clearly we can collect the eggs without ever heading into there. Alright, so that's about that for up here. Let's see. It occurs to me I don't remember exactly what I was planning on doing next. Go ahead and put the shield back in, as I believe it had something to do with heading back down into the mine. Having some trouble with the hotkeys. I've been trying out Raft in some of my in-between free time, and the hotkeys in that, despite the game being fairly similar, the hotkeys are quite different. So, boop. That's part of the trouble with playing similar games with different hotkey setups. Of course, that was just a straight-up double-click somehow that I'm not totally sure how I accidented myself into. Alright. So, yes, it's occurring to me. Beyond just pure more exploration, which a reasonable reason in itself. Let's put one there. I don't know if that's lit enough well otherwise. The one building that we cannot build with just materials from the regular overworld is the temple, as its brewing stand, as I believe I have actually. Oh, that's alright. You know what? No, we can do this. Alright, calm down, self. Okay, so no, we could not handle it, turns out. I am not good at this game's combat. Spoiler warning, I'm not good at most games' combat. Especially unless it is turn-based, at which point I can at least take some time to figure it out. Alright, so, what we are... Alright, well, one thing we're looking for, there we go, is to be able to enter this trapdoor. But beyond that, we need obsidian to finish up the nether portal that we found, so that we can use it to head off and do some of the nether exploration that will be necessary. Oh good, the sword's one of the first things I found. Come on, where's... Oh, there they are. Well, almost. There we go, if I just calmed down earlier. Boom! Shakalaka! You done, son! No more spawning for you, buckaroo. Alright. Just in case. This will be a nice source of mossy cobblestone, too. Ooh! Music disc! Neat. The redstone's not bad. Looks like most of the seeds... Oh! Touch of gunpowder. Always welcome. Let's see. Well, no, hold on. Do we have an axe that isn't fresh? Did I pick up everything? Guess I did. So this must be the only axe I had. Which must have been a fresh one. Alright, let's get these reorganized just a touch. So, as I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted by death, excuse me, we need to go ahead and mine up some obsidian from some lava that has had water poured on it. So it occurs to me that while I was heading down here for lava, which is the correct direction to head if you want lava, I have an empty bucket. So I'm going to need to actually head back up to fill that with water so that I can actually get any use out of it. Alright, there we go. This into that slot. We'll need that steel or iron pick for mining obsidian. And this on the hotbar in order to grab some water. Technically, we could just keep searching down here. Continue our exploration a touch. Oh, excuse me. As there is quite potentially more water to be found just down here in the caves. Alright, hold on. Grab the dirt. Oop. Oh! Or alternatively, we could just grab some of that obsidian. I think that is probably what we will do. Clearly, this area is a little bit... Hello, Diamond. So that I don't forget where you... Aha! Problem solved. Bing! Huh, there's only one after all anyway. Alright. Put both of yous back up. And head over here for some obsidian. Alright, so we're not going to stand on top of it. The one danger is that this is almost certainly only obsidian on the top layer, and there may be lava below. And if there is, we do have a way around it, and it occurs to me the better way is to start with stone that's easier to dig out. Alright, so there wasn't there. There wasn't there. Alright, so there's not lava under this block anyway. Alright, dig you out, so we have a way up and out. Alright, that was safe. I shouldn't have been standing on the ground right as I did that. Knock that out, knock that out. Alright, that was safe. That out, that out. Oh, see? Alright, go ahead and block that back up. So that's... maybe this spot? Nope. Alright. Oh, that wouldn't have... Oh, there's no more reason to dig right there anyway. Hello! Okay, that was less than stellar placement, self. Shoot, me without any dirt. Well, there are other ways to dig your way out. Dangerous ways, given we're so surrounded by lava. Can I not place it in there? There we go. That should dissipate. Bada bing! Dig that out. There we go. Excellent. Alright, so we have access to all of this. Yep. Alright, so that is how much? I dug out all but I think 2 under that. Yep, right there. Oop, that's lava. Alright, so not that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should absolutely be enough for how much we have above. Now, my only concern... Did I potentially need that diamond pickaxe for this? Because the iron was actually taking quite a while. Let's go with the assumption that, yes, I did need the diamond. Now, what's my quickest way back up? I am so turned around. Let's see, I think... maybe this way? This isn't looking super familiar yet. There's some water over there, if we needed to make more obsidian, which we don't. The amount that's over there should be fine if we can find a way to mine it. Well, on the plus side, at least I do know how to find my way back to that obsidian from the entrance, even if I cannot seem to figure out how to get back to the entrance from the obsidian. Hello. The silence is almost... Oh, hold on. This looks familiar. Here we are. The silence is almost as foreboding as the noises of the monsters, because with the silence, I'm still constantly keeping my ears peeled for their sounds. Alright. So if we can just grab that diamond pickaxe that we made, we should be in business. As there's loads enough of the, rain. That is unfortunate. Well, looks like maybe it's not quite dark enough for things to have spawned in the village. There's still some dangerous stuff outside, but oh well. There we put it. Alright. The villagers have started repopulating. I would really appreciate it if they could get on the whole summoning in an iron golem already. Would feel a lot better about mining while close to the village. Anyway. Boop. 100% successful splash rate ever since I made the actual pool a lot larger. Let's see, I know that we went down this direction, and we turned here? Yes, this is feeling correct. And not that way, but... over here, yes. So it was up there to get out. Alright. Pardon the time, this is just, even with the diamond pickaxe, obsidian takes ages. But at least with the diamond pickaxe, we rest assured, yep, we'll get the drop. Taking forever. Come on, let's get done. Forward. I certainly hope 6. I mean, I don't remember exactly how completed that arch was, but I gotta believe 6 has gotta be enough to complete it. It was mostly there. I want to say I remember. Alright, and... Ding dong! Got it. Alright. From here, remembering our way out, was... Well, no, let's... Seeing as how I will be needing to click on things like the trapdoor to shut them, don't want to be holding obsidian and even potentially accidentally set obsidian somewhere. And now, which way was the... I'm lost again, aren't I? Nuts. So close. Let's see. Nope, not around here. Not down there. Certainly not up there. Probably not. Where am I now? So thoroughly confused. Not up here. Well, okay. Just hopped on back down. Goodness gracious. Okay, I think I recognize this part. Maybe... Yeah, as being to the left of? Maybe not. Title of this episode better be just constantly getting lost in the mines. No, that'd be a pretty poorly worded title. Perhaps, the mines claim me, the mines call to me. Mining, mining, all day long. Something. Where does this go? Is this... Oh! Maybe? Ha! We just accidentally lead ourselves via a totally different path. Alright, whatever. Alright, nope, I keep trying to go to that obsidian and then remembering, no, you don't want to be sitting on that. Gonna accidentally place some down and then have to take forever mining it back up. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Bop! Alright, let's see. The gate is, after all, right here. Hey, you, get to work. Make a iron golem to protect the village. Oh. Looks like I only needed like 3. Alright, well. Whatever. One of the nice things about having it be this kind of far away from my house and the village, I do believe there is a small, but eventually guaranteed chance for nether entities to work their way... Oh, apparently I was only 2 away. Huh. And, of course, I didn't bring a flint and steel. Hold on, I think I have one of those at home. And we'll be able to put some of those away. Thus, I do not know that we are quite ready in this episode. I will need to take some time in between episodes to, excuse me, more fully prepare myself for a plunge into the nether. But, what I was saying before I interrupted myself this time, is that the beings of the nether, pigmen and the such, I guess probably not gas or blaze, I really hope not anyway, but pigmen definitely, I think, have the ability to spawn in the overworld near a portal that is active. So, that's rather loud monster noises despite not seeing an open cave. Alright, so, cha-chung, cha-chung? No, does crying obsidian not count? I could have sworn I read that that should be fine. Can I click somewhere else on it to make it? It is the correct height. 1, 2, 3. Alright, well, problems galore. I'll spend time in between episodes trying to get this sucker to work and get myself prepared so that we can go into the nether in order to find blaze rods for our potion stands for the temple. So, once again, thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time. Yo, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like and leave a comment. Subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want YouTube to let you know when more uploads arrive. I've put links in the description for if you want to follow the channel's Twitter or Facebook, as well as a link to the channel's Patreon if you'd like to support the channel. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.